Lesson 2.10, change expressed as a percent. We do have some vocab words for this section. Percent change, the ratio of the amount of change to the original amount expressed as a percent. Percent increase, the percent change found when the original amount increases. Percent decrease, the percent change found when the original amount decreases. Relative error, the ratio of the absolute value of the difference of a measured or estimated value and an actual value compared to the actual value. Percent error, the ratio of the absolute value of the difference of the measured or estimated value and an actual value compared to the actual value expressed as a percent. Percent change. You can find a percent change when you know the original amount and how much it has changed. Percent change is the ratio of the amount of change to the original amount. And here's what it looks like. Percent change, P%, equals amount of increase or decrease divided by the original amount. That's how we would figure out the percent change. Amount of increase, if it increased, you just take the new amount and you subtract it from the original amount. And if the amount decreased, you just take the original amount minus the new amount. Problem 1. A coat is on sale. The original price of the coat is $82. The sale price is $74.50. What is the discount expressed as a percent change? So the whole thing here is we're trying to find percent. So remember, our final answer has to be in percent. So we know that it is on sale. The original price is $82. The sale price is $74.50. We want to know what is the discount expressed as a percent change. So if the coat's on sale, that means that it decreased from the original amount. So therefore, since the new amount is less than the original amount, this is a percent decrease. So to figure out for the percent change formula, amount of increase or decrease, since we're saying it's a decrease, you are going to take the original amount, subtract it from the new amount, and then divide it by the original amount. So the original amount is $82, subtract it from the sale price, which is the new amount, and divide it by the original amount, which is 82. All we did was substitute those three numbers. 82 minus $74.50 is $7.50 divided by 82. This is what would result in your calculator, 0.09. But remember, we want it as a percent change. So remember, when you're changing a decimal to a percent, you move the decimal point to the right 2 spaces. And that's how you got 9%. And always go back and answer the question. The price of the coat decreased by about 9%. Problem 2. A store buys an electric guitar for $295. The store then marks up the price of the guitar to $340. What is the markup expressed as a percent change? So in this problem, this is a percent increase. The original was $295. That's how much you bought it for, okay? But then the store marked it up to $340 because they want to make some profit. So we want to know what is the markup expressed as a percent change. So again, use that formula. Percent change equals amount of increase or decrease divided by the original amount. Since the new amount is greater than the original amount, this is a percent increase. Therefore, we take the new amount, subtract it from the original amount, and then divide it by the original amount again. So the new amount is $340, subtract it from the original, $295, and then divide it by the original again. So 340 minus 295 is 45, divided by 295 is 0.15. Again, 0.15, change it to a percent, move the decimal point to the right 2 decimal places, therefore it's 15%. Go back and answer the question. The price of the guitar increased by about 15%. You can use percents to compare estimated or measured values to actual or exact values. So relative error is the absolute value, exactly what the definition said, the absolute value, measured value minus actual value, divided by the actual value. So problem 3, a decorator estimates that a rectangular rug is 5 feet by 8 feet. The rug is actually 4 feet by 8 feet. What is the percent error in the estimated area? Percent error is just relative error expressed as a percent. So here, we have that the decorator estimates that the rug is 5 feet by 8 feet, but the rug is actually 4 feet by 8 feet. So the measured value would be the 5 feet by 8 feet. The actual value is the 4 feet by 8 feet. Now, I couldn't find absolute value symbol, so these brackets mean absolute value for this problem. So you just plug in everything. So measured value, 5 feet by 8 feet, 5 times 8 minus the actual, 4 by 8, so 4 times 8 divided by the actual. Simplify that. 40 minus 32, the absolute value of 40 minus 32 divided by 32. 40 minus 32 is 8. The absolute value of 8 is 8. Divided by 32 is 0.25. Now remember, it wanted the percent error. So 0.25 would be the relative error expressed as a percent. Remember, move the decimal point to the right 2 spaces, okay? And you get 25%. So the estimated area is off by 25%, or you can say that the percent error is 25%. Let's do a couple sample problems. So number 1, the average monthly precipitation for Chicago, Illinois peaks in June at 4.1 inches. The average monthly precipitation in December is 2.8 inches. What is the percent decrease from June to December? So we're trying to figure out percent decrease. So they're already telling you that it's a percent decrease. So we need to figure out the original and the new amount. So the original is in June, from June to December. So original is 4.1, and the new is 2.8. So now that since it's a decrease, we're going to take the original, subtract it from the new, and divide that by the original. So 4.1 minus 2.8 is 1.3, and 1.3 divided by 4.1 is equal to 0.317. However, it's asking us for a percent decrease, so we need to turn that into a percent. Move this decimal point to the right 2 decimal places, so it's roughly 31.7% decrease. Or if you want to get fancy, you can say something like, the average monthly precipitation for Chicago, Illinois decreased at a rate of 31.7% from June to December. Let's do one more. In 1 year, the toll for passenger cars to use a tunnel rose from $3 to $3.50. What was the percent increase? So again, we're looking for the percent increase. It rose from $3 to $3.50. So in here, the original, it initially was $3, but now it's $3.50. So to find percent increase, you take the new, subtract the original, and divide it by the original. So $3.50 minus $3 is 50 cents. Divided by $3 is equal to roughly 0.166. But again, remember it's asking us for percent increase, so we need to turn that decimal into a percent to answer the question fully. So it's roughly 16.7% increase. We're going to do some more practice problems on this lesson tomorrow.